Jean-Claude Van Damme, famously known for his Hollywood roles, had a strong and legitimate martial arts background before he ever set foot in front of a camera. Some people doubt his expertise in fight sports. Few of them are just jealous, while others try to downgrade him for unknown reasons. I've read made-up stories of people who pretend to be better and who lie on the internet. In this video, we try to clear things up. We talk about Van Damme's fight background before he was an actor, but also during his first years as a Hollywood star. We add footage of his training sessions and him promoting kickboxing in the late 1970s in Belgium on live television. And later in this video, we try to explain why there is skepticism around his figure. Here are the facts. Karate champion. Van Damme began practicing martial arts at a young age. By the time he was a teenager, he was already excelling in Shotokan karate, earning his black belt at the age of 18. In the late 1970s, Van Damme competed in karate tournaments in Europe, amassing a respectable record. He won the European Karate Championship in his category in 1979. And it's important to note that these competitions were full contact, a serious display of skill and toughness. Competitions were held under primitive conditions, no doctor in the room, rough fights, broken noses and teeth were very ordinary, no weight or age classes. Van Damme's first fight was at age 16 against well-grown guys. He told his trainer before the fight that he was afraid, but his trainer, Claude Goetz, reassured that he was just better and would win. And so he did. Kickboxing career. Van Damme also had a short but noteworthy career in kickboxing, boasting an impressive professional record of 18 wins and 1 loss. Out of his 18 wins, 18 were by knockout, proving his proficiency in striking techniques, speed, and power. His kickboxing career is well documented and shows that he had both the technical skills and the athleticism to succeed in real combat sports. Diverse training. Apart from karate and kickboxing, Van Damme trained in various other disciplines, such as Muay Thai and Taekwondo, expanding his martial arts knowledge. His famous flexibility and powerful kicks, which became signature moves in his movies, were honed through years of dedicated training. He did also boxing with his all-time friend, Muhammad Chisi, who was a pro boxer before also going to Hollywood and start a career in acting. Fitness, bodybuilding, and ballet. Van Damme also studied ballet a few years, which he often credits for improving his balance, strength, and flexibility. He wasn't just a fighter, but an athlete with an exceptional understanding of movement and body control. His ability to deliver aesthetically impressive kicks, splits, and acrobatic maneuvers on screen comes from real discipline and hard work. Van Damme had become Mr. Belgium in a bodybuilding contest in 1978. He strongly believed that extra muscle and power were essential in kickboxing matches, and the results of his dedication were in his favor. His trainer speaks about him winning every fight and coming home with medals and trophies. Transition to acting. Since he was a kid, Van Damme was fascinated by cinema and actors on the big screen. His dream was to become a Hollywood star himself, so he decided to leave Belgium and went to the States for an acting career. He didn't want to go further in kickboxing competitions, but rather chose to be an actor, and he used his skills as a tool to jumpstart his career. Van Damme's real martial arts skills are what initially landed him roles in action films. His breakthrough role in Bloodsport from 1988 was based on his martial arts abilities and charisma. Even when Hollywood glamorized some aspects, his skills were rooted in a genuine martial arts background, setting him apart from other action stars who had no real fight experience. In short, Jean-Claude Van Damme was not just an actor pretending to be a fighter. He was a real martial artist who built his acting career on the foundation of his authentic martial arts success. His achievements in competitive karate and kickboxing speak for themselves, and his physical prowess is a testament to years of rigorous training. The skepticism around Jean-Claude Van Damme's martial arts background likely stems from a few factors that make some people question the authenticity of his credentials. First, Hollywood perception. Van Damme's rise to fame came through Hollywood, where actors often portray exaggerated or fictionalized versions of martial arts and action heroes. Many actors who star in action films may not have real martial arts backgrounds, which can sometimes lead to the assumption that Van Damme was just another actor playing a role, rather than a legitimate martial artist. Second, lack of high-profile combat record. While Van Damme had a successful career in karate and kickboxing, he never competed at mixed martial arts, MMA events, because it simply didn't exist yet back then. Some people mistakenly believe that because Van Damme wasn't a famous MMA fighter, his martial arts background must be questionable. His European karate championships and kickboxing bouts, although legitimate, were not as widely publicized, especially in North America, where people are more familiar with famous global combat sports figures. Third misunderstanding of martial arts tournaments. Some doubters might assume that Van Damme only participated in point karate or less intense competitions, but this isn't true. He did compete in full-contact karate and kickboxing. People may downplay his achievements, thinking they weren't real fights compared to today's MMA or other full-contact events. The landscape of martial arts competition was different in the 1970s and 80s, which might make it harder for modern fans to contextualize his accomplishments. 4. Van Damme's showmanship. Van Damme is known for his charisma, on-screen persona, and flashy moves, like his signature jumping helicopter kicks and splits. While these moves are visually impressive, they are often more cinematic than practical in a real fight. This can make some people think that Van Damme's martial arts abilities are just for show, focusing on aesthetics rather than functionality. Some people might equate his Hollywood flash with a lack of genuine skill, even though he has a legitimate martial arts base. 5. Claims of exaggeration. In Hollywood, actors' credentials are often hyped or exaggerated to promote films. Several action movie stars are hyped, but actually they can't fight at all. Like, for example, Steven Seagal is known to be a fraud in the martial arts field. Some fans and critics might assume that Van Damme's martial arts background was similarly exaggerated by marketing. This skepticism could be amplified by the occasional embellishment in interviews or promotions, where claims about martial arts prowess can sometimes be inflated. 6. Misinformation and online speculation. Finally, the internet has contributed to both the spread of information and misinformation. With so many conflicting accounts, unverified claims, and online debates, it can be hard to separate fact from fiction. Van Damme's martial arts background has sometimes been a victim of this, where rumors or inaccurate reports are mistaken for the truth. Conclusion. While Van Damme's martial arts credentials are legitimate and documented, doubt arises mainly because of the flashy nature of his Hollywood career, comparisons to modern combat sports, and misconceptions about his competition background. It's important to look past the movie star image and recognize the serious training and competition experience that formed the foundation of his martial arts career. I hope you find this video somehow interesting. Please let us know in the comments section below this video what your thoughts are about the martial arts expertise of Jean-Claude Van Damme. Do you think that he was a real martial artist? If you like this video and you are a fan of Van Damme, please push the like button and share this video with your friends and family. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day.